Okay, well, the question comes, what are the inclusions of the trip? Well, inclusions of the trips are, you have all. Also, I forgot to tell that, what is the heart of Meraki Diary. We have hotels which are 4-star plus hotels we use in our trips. Then we have meals. We have these experiences like flamingos to the picnics and meeting local people. All the experiences, all the entrances to wherever we are going, entire transportation, your hotels, your guides, experiences, all this is part of your trip except the international airfare. None of Meraki Diaries trip will have the international airfare. Rest of it is always included. The great trip leaders, the local guides, your entrances, your hotels, your meals, experiences, everything else is included. From the time you land and from the time you go back, everything else is taken care of. The safety measures, somebody's asking me what are the safety measures. Well, one, that you have a very well-versed tour leader who travels with the group, not the tour leader who has no clue about the country. So this is the most important part. Even if some things don't work there, you have a very experienced tour leader who ensures that everything falls in place for you. Second, we have private trips. We have local guides, we have our local associate offices who are there, and to ensure, and also we use hotels which are well vetted by our team in terms of the safety. So these are the main safety parameters we take. The vehicles which we use, we don't use more than 3 years old, so they don't break down in the middle of the road. These are the major safety concerns we take along our route. Do we have more questions coming in? Okay, so even if you have more questions, no need not, sometimes we don't have questions in mind. We only love to listen, which I love, and people love to listen. But if you have questions, you can reach out to my team. You can reach out on our Instagram, Diaries of Meraki. You can log on to www.merakidiaries.com, send us a message from there and understand more about the life and understand more about what is included in the trip, what is the detailed itinerary look like, Okay, so I have a question. Is twin sharing basis, or can we also do single? You can do both. You can book your trip on a twin sharing basis and share your room with a like-minded person. You can also have a room for yourself as a single by paying a single room supplement over and above the twin sharing. Yes, you can have both. You can have both. Do I have more coming in? I have a question. Someone is asking any concerns about traveling solo or as a group. Well, there aren't any concerns. See, when you travel all by yourself, that's a different feeling altogether. But when you travel in a very small like-minded group of people, you get a company, you get a lot of people from different backgrounds, different places. You get to make great friends, you get to get great perspectives of people. What you learn from them along the way is actually, we have seen in our groups how people make friendships from where to where, and how people learn more when they travel with these small groups, because you get a great company. You're not alone. While you're solo, while you can do things what you like to do within the group, you also have people to help you, to support you, to have a great company with. Yes. And also I would like to tell that why should you think of ever travel with Meraki? Because the journey is what we curate. Actually, we put a lot of effort in making these itineraries that we call our products, and we do a lot of product research. We keep a very balanced places, comfortable stays, meaningful experiences. Very, very important. For us, experience plays a very big role. We don't take people as a tourist to these countries. We take them as locals. So therefore, having these experiences which are heart and part of these countries is very important. We also give you free time to explore by yourself, so that you get a mix of both, being all alone as a solo and also being part of a group. So very important to us. Very important to have these soulful, balanced journeys. Well, girls, do we have more questions coming in? Okay, so we have a lot of people who are joining us now while we are about to finish this live, because on this Sunday afternoon I want also people to have their own time and a laid back lunch and enjoy themselves. And okay, I do have, what is the mode of travel in Spain? Well, the private travel. We will have our own vehicles. It's not going to be the public transport. It's going to be the private travel. As we said, we only do about 8 to 10 women in a trip, maximum up to 12, not more than that, because we want to give you a very private, personalized experience. We can take care of the things you want to do and we want to give you. And all throughout the trip, we'll have comfortable coaches where you travel comfortably. That's what we're going to do. Hello. Hi, somebody said hello. Hi. So yes, also people who have missed to join this live, Meraki Diaries always reposts their live after the live is done. You can always go back to these videos, hear me more, always reach out to my team to understand more, or write us an email, get us through website, get us through DMs on Instagram, write us on Facebook. We're all across the places, guys. And also one thing I would like to bring here is that Meraki Diaries believes in sustainability, because we are a proud signatory of Glasgow climate change, where Meraki Diaries has signed and pledged that we will leave the places where we take our Meraki girls in a same way. So we are very sensitive about sustainability. We are very sensitive about how we do this travel, and we definitely ensure that these small things during our travel, we take care of this earth, we take care of these places, so that we can go back and enjoy for many years these places. So this is something which is the heart of Meraki also. Alright, girls, and on this note, I take your leave, AK takes your leave, and I'll see you soon. And we have very limited seats available. Join AK for this lifetime journey to Europe, where you have the from the fairy tales to action to adventure to architecture, lazy beaches, flamingos to tapas, and enjoying the nightlife with the girl gang at night, and all this on this trip. Join us, DM us, have the detailed itinerary, the routing, what all hotels we are using. You can always reach out to my team and get the detailed itinerary to know everything about. We love to Meraki Diaries. One thing is there, wherever we travel, we will give you the entire idea, the hotels we are using, the kind of vehicle we are using, who are our local guides, who is the tour leader who's traveling. We ensure that these things, and especially because we have women who we take along with us, safety is on top of our agenda. Being in the middle of the city, wherever we are, is on top of our agenda, because that's what is the most important part. We don't stay in aloof places. We are always in the center of the city, so that people can walk around, also enjoy on themselves, and we are safe and secure. Thank you, girls, for joining this live. I'm so overwhelmed, as always, that people are waiting to join this live. Thank you very much. You have a great Sunday, great coming week. Don't forget to book your trip to Spain and Portugal, girls, because what matters is that to have your trip in peace, without thinking that you have to think about your next day or probably your next move. Where am I going to eat? Is this place being chosen? Is this the great place to eat? I have a question. Sorry, once again, can you share us some tips we can use for first time international? Well, yes, it is very important. Some tips which you should think about is pre-plan. Don't leave everything to book at the last minute. Especially girls, it's so important. Pre-book your airport arrivals. Always have the numbers and the addresses of the hotel. Leave back your numbers for your homes. Whenever you are traveling first time to this country, ensure that you read. It is very important you read about these countries. You read about the local culture. You read about the local people. You learn about the way you should conduct in these places, because due to the over tourism nowadays, a lot of locals, they're always angry with tourists who are going to their cities. countries, but we should know what is a little bit of local language so that you can navigate yourself. Always take a central spaces to live. Very important to vet your hotel where you are staying. So these are some important things which you should remember when you're traveling. Anuj Chauhan is asking us a question. Are you in touch with Indian Embassy there? Well, we have our local associate offices who are always in touch with the Indian Embassy. And at the moment, the current situation of Spain, Europe is not bad. It is good. The global war situation is more towards Iran and the rest of the side, towards those Middle Eastern countries. And Meraki Diaries ensure when they're taking the travel, they ensure, because we have women in our trips, the safety is most important. We are always touching local authorities. Even if we sense that this trip doesn't make sense for us and during this time, we always ensure we inform our women before. We refund the money if the place is not safe for us to go. So yes, to answer your question, these things are very important to us. We're always in touch with the local authorities, and currently everything is safe. People are traveling day in and day out to these countries, and there is no problem. All right, on that note, thank you. Have a great weekend, and AK will see you soon. Bye-bye.